We have our protagonist, we have our actors, and we have our sets. Now, we need a plot. Aspects are simply the geometric angles that the planets make to each other on the wheel. They create all the tension and chemistry of the story. A square, for instance, is a 90-degree standoff. It represents challenging friction between two parts of your life that actively pushes you to grow. It's just like two characters who clash in absolutely every scene they share. Contrast that with a trine, which brings easy chemistry and natural gifts. And it's really crucial to remember here, neither of these is inherently bad or good. They just exist to give your chart its warmth, its challenges, and its beautiful drama. It's what makes the story interesting.
Here are a couple more key plot dynamics to look out for. A conjunction is when two planets sit right next to each other, basically blending their energies into one very loud voice. An opposition means planets sit entirely across the wheel from each other. They're constantly asking you to find balance between two totally different poles. And here is an incredible insider tip for you. Always look for the tightest, most exact angles first. If two planets are almost exactly at a 90-degree square, that relationship is going to speak much louder and be a far more defining plot point than an aspect that is barely in range.
Finally, Chapter 5, Putting the Story Together. We've gathered all of our pieces, so it's time for the really fun part, synthesizing everything into one readable sentence. Let's walk step by step through a worked example together. Step 1. We identify the actor. Let's say it's Mars, which, as we know, governs drive and conflict. Step 2. The flavor. It's in the sign of Libra, which is the sign of balance and partnership. Step 3. The setting. It's placed in the 7th house, which is the stage for close relationships. Step 4. We synthesize it all into one honest sentence about a person. Put it all together, and this translates to someone learning to argue fairly in close relationships instead of just keeping the peace at any cost. Do you see how seamlessly those individual little clues synthesize into a really profound, unified insight? One single story.
And that brings us to a crucial point, captured beautifully in this quote from the source material. That reading isn't a verdict. It's a mirror. It is incredibly important to anchor our whole understanding in this philosophical core. Astrology is just a language for reflection and a really fun tool for entertainment. It is never a rigid forecast, and it is absolutely not medical, legal, or financial advice. The whole craft is simply about gathering clues, telling one honest story, and then handing the choice right back to the person who is actually living it